There's something most people do not realize about getting older, and it's not the gray hairs, it's not the wrinkles or the laugh lines. It's the muscle loss that sneaks up on you. You stop feeling strong, you tire out faster, and little things like getting up from the floor, carrying heavy bags, start to feel harder than before. This happens to everybody after 40, but there's the part that nobody tells you. You don't have to let it take it over. Because if you understand what's going on, what's happening, and you follow a very simple plan, you can stop the decline. You can actually build yourself back up. Hi, I'm Maricel Rocha, and today I am going to talk about your blueprint to stay strong, active, and confident in your body as you age. You don't need to train like a 25-year-old. You just need the right tools, the right mindset, and a little strategy. So let's get into it. Something happens when you are around 40. It's not dramatic. You don't wake up one day and feel broken. It's more like slow leaks in your energy. You carry groceries and feel a little winded. You sit too long and feel a little stiff when you get up. The strength you used to have is just not there the same way. And this is sarcopenia. But don't worry about the word. What matters is that your muscles are starting to shrink little by little. It's normal, it happens to all of us. But that doesn't mean we have to let it take over. This is a moment where you can choose the direction your body goes. If you do nothing, the losses add up. But if you know how to train, how to eat, and support your body right now, you can keep your strength and even build it back. Here's what's really going on. After the age of 40, most people start losing muscle. Not because they're lazy or not because they're not moving or anything. Something they're doing is wrong. It's just how the body works, unless you step in and change the pattern. But as you age by, let's say, 40 to 50, that muscle loss speeds up. You can lose up to 15% of your muscles every decade. By the time you are in your 70s or 80s, you could have lost half of your strength. And that is not just about looking fit, it's balance. That's energy. That's the strength you need to live your life full. That is what extends your health span. And most people don't see it happening until it's already late or taking a toll. They just think, oh, they're tired or out of shape or getting old. This is attrition. And if we don't do something about it, it's going to accumulate and get worse. Now, where is the good news? Please, we can do something about it starting right now. Now, here's where a lot of people get confused. They look at the scale and it doesn't change much. So they think, I guess I'm doing okay. BMI is the same. I should be fine. Underneath, something else is really happening. You can be gaining fat and at the same time losing muscle. And this has a medical name. It's called sarcopenic obesity. But all it really means is that your body is getting softer and weaker, even if your weight stays the same. Less muscle means your metabolism slows down. You burn fewer calories without even noticing. You feel more tired, you feel heavier to move. And this is why so many people say, I eat less, I move more, and I still do not feel better. It's not a willpower or a discipline problem. It's a muscle problem. Muscle helps control blood sugar. It protects your joints. It keeps you steady on your feet. And when muscle goes down and fat goes up, everything feels harder. But this is also where things can turn around. When you start protecting and rebuilding your muscles, your body starts working with you again. And that's exactly what we're going to talk next. Your muscles are made of two main types of fibers. One type of fiber helps with endurance and posture, and the other one helps with power, moving fast, staying steady, and reacting quickly. As we age, the power fibers are usually the first to go. That's why people don't just feel weaker, they feel slower and less stable. Stairs could feel harder, getting up quickly feels harder, and catching yourself when you trip becomes also harder. This is not just a matter of aging, it's because these fibers stop being used. And here's important part. Power fibers respond very well to the right kind of training, even later in life. You don't need extreme workouts. You just need to remind your body, I still need this strength. And when you do that, movement feels easier again. Confidence comes back, and aging starts to feel different. Two forces work against muscle as we age. The first one is chronic inflammation. Low-grade inflammation blocks muscle repair and increases breakdown. The second one is anabolic resistance. In younger muscles, protein and exercise easily trigger growth. But in a muscle that is aging, the signal is weaker. That doesn't mean growth is impossible. It is still possible. It just means that the signal needs to be clearer and stronger. Before building strength, it helps to know where you stand. As an initial screening, the questionnaire looks at 5 different areas: your strength, walking, getting up from a chair, climbing stairs, and falls. There are also objective measures like grip strength and gait speed and chair stands. Tracking this over time is more useful than a single measurement. What gets measured gets managed. Resistance training is the most effective intervention for sarcopenia. It directly activates muscle protein synthesis, meaning growth of your muscles. The goal is not daily workout. So we're thinking here 2 to 3 sessions per week, that's enough. Where we're gonna focus on moderate to high effort, full body, not just your legs, not just your arm, full body, multi-joints movements, and enough rest between sessions. This sends a clear message to the body: this muscle is needed. Let's talk a little bit about protein intake. Many adults underconsume protein. After 40, actually the needs increase. Most research supports 1 to 1.5 grams per kilogram of body weight per day. Distribution also matters. Muscle protein synthesis is triggered after meals, especially when the amino acid leucine intake is high. Aim for 25 to 30 grams of high-quality protein per meal. This helps overcome anabolic resistance, which is the tendency to break down muscles to convert that into energy. Now, not all proteins are equal. Animal proteins generally contain more essential amino acids and leucine. Plant-based diets can work, but often require higher total intake or careful planning. Certain nutrients support muscle health. Vitamin D, for example, supports muscle contraction and gene expression. Omega-3 reduces inflammation. Creatine improves strength and training response. These do not replace training or nutrition, they support them. Hormonal shifts affect muscle. Sleep under 6 hours, for example, increases sarcopenia risks. Chronic stress raises cortisol, which breaks down muscle. Alcohol and sedentary behavior also worsen outcomes. So lifestyle matters more than people. This is a full strategy. Exercise, pillar number 1. Pillar number 2 is nutrition. And pillar number 3, lifestyle support. Each pillar reinforces the others. Together, they change the trajectory of aging. Muscle is not just for movement. It regulates metabolism, protects your bones, supports resilience. Strong muscle is the physical currency of independence. When you protect your muscles at 40, not 70, you change your future. But if you are already later in life, this means that it's not late for you. Start your training, start building your muscles today. If this helped you understand your body a little better and gave you hope empowering you that aging doesn't mean decline. I invite you to subscribe to Younger, Longer Living. This channel is about simple, science based ways to stay strong, independent, and confident as we age. Thank you for being here. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.